right, guys, today I'm going to talk to you about how to respond to a question using the strong answer format, or the SAF. We will use this all year, and you'll use it all throughout high school to answer questions. Okay, so here's the format for the strong answer. You're going to start by writing down your claim or your focus. This is stating what you are arguing or attempting to prove in response to whatever the writing prompt is. Okay? After you've written your focus statement or your claim, you're going to then provide your evidence. This should be relevant, and it should be a specific textual example used to support whatever you are arguing or attempting to prove within your statement. You should have direct quotes, and I would like to see page numbers showing where you found that evidence. Then you need to provide an analysis explaining how your evidence actually proves your claim. Okay, you really need to say, well, what does this piece of evidence do to demonstrate my understanding of whatever my focus is? And then you bring your ideas to a conclusion. Just restate everything and bring it to a close. So again, you start with your focus or your claim. This is also known as the thesis statement. Okay, it's the topic, the position, and your rationale. The evidence that you're going to use to support whatever it is that you believe in your focus, with direct quotes from the text, an analysis of how this evidence proves your claim, and a conclusion sentence. So here's an example that I'm going to give you. So the sample prompt is, based on what you've read so far in the novel, what can you infer about what will happen to Ha and her family? Use textual evidence from the novel to support your response. Okay, some key words, what you can infer. Remember that an inference is something that you make, a prediction based on the text and any background knowledge that you have. So based on what you can infer, what is going to happen to Ha and her family? So here is an example that would receive a perfect score. Based on the text, Ha's family will have to deal with serious problems as a result of the war. That is my claim. Then I'm going to go on and I'm going to say, she says that the fortune teller, quote, predicts our lives will twist inside out. That is my evidence from the text. Then I'm going to analyze my evidence and prove how it proves my thesis. This quote means that something big is going to happen for them, but probably not in a positive way. Now I'm going to give my second piece of textual evidence. Ha also says, quote, maybe soldiers will no longer patrol our neighborhood. But then in stanza 3, she says that something on the playground will be, quote, smeared in blood. That's my textual evidence. Then I'm going to go through the analysis of how that evidence proves my claim. These details about soldiers and blood imply that things may become dangerous. Lastly, she states, war is coming, which implies a negative outcome for the residents of her village. So again, you have more textual evidence and an analysis that is again supporting your claim. Because of these examples, Ha's family will most definitely face many problems. That is my conclusion. I'm bringing it all together. So in that text, you have the focus, you have the textual evidence, you have the analysis that shows how that textual evidence proves your focus, and then you have a concluding statement that brings it all together. Okay, so you are now going to have your own homework tonight, and you are to respond to the quick write number 1 prompt using the strong answer format. So here's your prompt. What kind of person is Ha? Use specific evidence from the text to write a paragraph in which you discuss one of Ha's personality traits. So one thing you could say about her based on what we've read. Include a focus statement, several pieces of evidence, which means 2 to 3 pieces, and an analysis, again, of how that evidence proves your claim, and a concluding sentence. Now, you are going to complete this assignment in Google Classroom. It is to be typed using MLA format. Here's an example of what MLA format looks like. You will notice that there is a header, okay? Within your header, you're going to write your last name, and you're going to insert the page number. And you're going to do this for every text that you type and turn in from here on out. Then underneath the header, you will see that it'll be your first and last name, your core class, the date it is due, as well as your teacher's name. Then as you move down the paper, you'll see that the title is going to be centered and the title should relate to your topic. So if you're arguing that Ha is rebellious, your title should somehow relate to your thesis or your focus statement. Okay. Then you indent the first line using the tab key and you begin typing. Now, it's important to notice that the text needs to be in Times New Roman 12 point and it also needs to be double spaced. And as you read through these directions, it tells you how exactly every step you're going to take to create your MLA formatted document. Once you have finished writing your paragraph, and please note it is one paragraph, I do not want to see anything longer than one paragraph, okay? You're going to turn it in Classroom, okay? Again, these are the directions for the strong answer format, which we will use from here on out, as well as how to formulate or how to create an MLA document. Please let me know if you have any questions.